National Health Service will be in public hands, universal, free at the point of need, as long and as ever as the people of Scotland want it.
Give the Scottish Parliament more powers, absolute power over health, because that's been an issue over the last few weeks. No one can, from any other part of the United Kingdom or anyone else, can tell us what to do with health. It'll be totally within our control. That sort of power is the sort of power that actually most federal governments in Western Europe, for example, simply don't have.
England will not have an NHS as you understand it, and if we vote no in 10 years, neither will we, because they control the pocket money, they decide what we get to spend.
Public ownership of public services, and we've shown that we stand by that principle in government. We've protected our NHS, keeping it in public hands and making it free at the point of need by abolishing prescription charges. The SNP Scottish Government built the largest hospital campus in Europe entirely in the public sector, avoiding the expensive and wasteful PFI deals of the past. Public spending in the public interest. And that lets the government invest. There are more nurses, doctors and dentists working in Scotland's NHS since the SNP took power. More than that, the SNP will increase spending on Scotland's NHS by £2 billion by 2021. SNP MPs will vote against further privatisation of the NHS in England and support moves to restore it to public ownership.
Could you have ever imagined that the NHS would be privatised? The government won't say it, but that's what's happening right now. By 2014, NHS hospitals will become foundation trusts, making them more like private businesses. They will be able to raise even more money from treating a greater number of paying patients, pushing the rest of us to the back of an ever-growing queue. NHS staff are being forced into the private sector, with their wages and pensions driven down to help sell them on. These are people who joined the NHS because they care about people, now working for private companies who care about profits. Money that should be spent on patient care will instead be lining the back pockets of some corporate millionaires.
Before this Tory government came to power, our NHS had the highest approval ratings in its history. Not now. Over the last 6 years, the Tory government have systematically underfunded the service, implemented 2 massive top-down reorganisations, cut staff and services, and introduced an ocean of unnecessary bureaucracy, effectively drowning what was once a first-rate service. They have privatised and sold off billions of pounds worth of NHS services, right under our noses. Billions of pounds of cuts, thousands less nurses, longer queues, beds in corridors, operations cancelled, patients suffering.
Everything with a trade deal is on the table. When you're dealing in trade, everything's on the table. So NHS or anything else, or a lot more than that. But everything will be on the table, absolutely.